Unit 22 is covering phrasal verbs. How to identify a phrasal verb? With a particle. A particle can be up, down, on, off, up, etc. Okay? And now, in the chart, we are having transitive phrasal verbs. Transitive means separable. Transitive, separable. Please catch it, okay? Separable transitive phrasal verbs. In the chart, I have subject, verb, particle, object, noun. I left out the sugar. The particle is out. So, put it together is a phrasal verb. And sometimes they identify the phrasal verb and have an idiomatic expression. Idiomatic expression changes the meaning of all the sentence. Don't translate word by word because it's not correct. It's not giving you the right meaning of the idea of the sentence, okay? So, please don't do it. Subject plus verb plus object noun plus particle is the next sentence. I left the sugar out. Well, in this case, because I said transitive separable, the particle is at the end of the sentence. I left the sugar out. And another idea is subject, verb, object pronoun plus particle. Again, the particle is at the end of the sentence, but I am substituting the noun with an object pronoun. I left it out. It is referring to the sugar in previous sentence, okay? Now, some transitive have an exception. They cannot separate. Inseparable. Keep it in mind, please, okay? So, in the chart, I am focusing on an inseparable transitive phrasal verb. Please look at them and they say, look after, count on, cut down on. Phrasal verbs normally are two-word verbs. There is a big dictionary in Cambridge, okay, covering only phrasal verbs. It's like this, okay? So, but it's in line, okay, so you can check it there. And the idea here is covering 3 sentences, and it's saying, she looked after the children. The meaning looked after is to educate, to raise. A long time ago, grandmas used to look after the children. That's why they are very, very, very polite children, because grandma's education. So, look after is like raise. Another is he counts on you. Count on. We cut down on fat because we are on a diet, okay? So keep healthy. And then cut down on is 3-word phrasal verb. So up to now, we are covering these inseparable transitive phrasal verbs. In the meaning and use notes, there is another list with inseparable but transitive phrasal verbs. Call them exceptions, okay? At the beginning of the unit, I mentioned transitive. Now we are covering intransitive, okay? So intransitive means we cannot separate them, okay? In the chart, I have he grew up overseas. Grew up is intransitive, you cannot separate, okay? We dropped by yesterday. Drop by is intransitive. More intransitive verbs are break down, come out, run out, show up, watch out. So remember, check it in the list of meaning and use notes so you cannot have a mistake in exams and get a better grade.